Tonight, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's a special prime time edition of the
And off we go from Denver. There he goes left side. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here's Nix to throw right away. This one swung out to Williams. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Throwing on 2nd down, Nix. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. That's good, the completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Nix once more. A short, now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. On for the extra point is Folk. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Titans, and he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And it's a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Titans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 21-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively at second down. Throwing Nix. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. Nix to the air. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On fourth down, it's Riley Dixon on now to kick it away for Denver. He'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. On the return, Johnson. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards, and it'll be Titan football. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run up the middle with Campbell. Oh, look at the juke. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. 41 yards. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and it is 28-0. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Nix. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Nix. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Racing to the end zone. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all three phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not
touchdown. Tony Pollard from 4 yards out. And the Titans have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the route is on here in this first half. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And This return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. On play action, here's Nix. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And nothing to speak of there after the catch as they get him right to the ground at the 37. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And that's a hard-earned yard there as he takes a pretty good jolt at the end of that one. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Here now, 2nd and 4. To throw, here's Nix. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. Call it a gain of a yard. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. 3rd and short yardage, Nix. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now McNair off the play fake. And that is caught. It's Ridley. Now inside the 25. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Titans are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half. Folk connects on the extra point, and the route is on here in this 1st half. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. Football. It's picked up by the Titans, and he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chigakonkwo from a yard out. And the Titans just continue to roll. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the route is on here in this 1st half. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Folk connects on the extra point, and the route is on here in this 1st half. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. That ball caught by his rookie wideout. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Nix looking to throw again. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Now a 2nd and 2. To throw is Nix. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun is Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Throw left side, complete to Troutman. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Javonte Williams, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz good on the extra point. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. McNair, and with a huge lead already. There he goes, left side. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Titans. Chigakonkwo. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the route is on here in this first half. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd down, it's Nix. His throw incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Johnson to return it. Shifts by him. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So we've reached Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Nix. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. And the Titans are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 57 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. Play action. It's McNair. He completes it to Ridley. And it's a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 38 yards. And the Titans take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's McNair. Flushed out right. Looking for Ridley on the out route. He's got him. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver. Eluding the pressure right. Over the middle, complete. That's Campbell. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run. It's Campbell. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Titans are pouring it on. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Nix. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for Denver. Titans coming hard, and they block it. And we can start to see that developing from up here. He came off the punter's right side. He got in there quickly.
He did, and so the question's going to be, did you hang in there long enough on the edge to block? In college,
touchdown! Tony Pollard. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Nix. A quick throw there is incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Nix from the shotgun. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. Nix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered, because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you've got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Campbell. 20. They juked him. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Titans get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. This fielded right at the goal line. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll give to the big man, Campbell. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They start the drive on the ground. It's whipped. And he loses the football a second time. But it looked like, fortunately, the Broncos able to recover. We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas Eve. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. The offense on third down tonight, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Nix. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's Riley Dixon now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Able to slither by. Another nice move. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now McNair looking for a first down throw. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll hand this to Campbell, running right. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 165 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. To throw, McNair. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now Folk for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for Denver. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Back to the air with Nix. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw again. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Escaping the pressure right. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. That is caught. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message? Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. On for the extra point is Folk. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Now a hit and a loose football.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Nix on first down. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Nix.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances.